Good evening. This is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society net on the 08 repeater. I'm Dave, KD7ZYM. The Western Washington Amateur Television Society is a group of amateur radio enthusiasts that take to the airways with fast scan television. We have a repeater located up on Cougar Mountain. We transmit on 70 centimeters. It's a crossband repeater, and it spits out images at 1.2 gigahertz. Again, this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society net on the 08 machine. Take a slight pause in case somebody needs to make a contact or has emergency traffic, and we'll get underway with the net momentarily. Hearing none. So far we have checked in Ron, KD7QKU, and Rob, K7QJ. Anybody else like to check in? Hearing none, let's get the net underway. Let's go to Ron, KD7QKU.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Dave. Good evening to you, and good evening to Rob, if he's listening. I haven't heard from Lee, and I don't see him on the computer yet on Skype, so I don't know if he's going to be with us tonight or not. I did get a text from Bob earlier saying that he had taken care of the paperwork for the club. He did that, I guess, today or yesterday. But he said he wouldn't be here either tonight or Saturday. So Bob, K9PQ, won't be here for a couple of days. So anyway, I guess I don't have too much right now. Oh, there's Lee. Okay, I'm going to go on and then I'll get Lee hooked up. KD7QKU.
Okay, still taking check-ins for the Western Washington Amateur Television Society net. Anybody else like to join? Join in. Hearing none. K7QJ. Rob, you out there?
Good evening, Ron, and I think Lee has joined us too. Hello, everybody. This is Rob, K7QJ, coming in on Echolink. I don't really have a very good VHF transceiver at the moment. It's something I need to take care of. I've been tinkering with the network. There have been changes since the last net, which I think are all positive. I will put you in the rotation there, and I will speak up when it's my turn, but I'm going to be watching things go by here to see if my retiring is working okay. I won't keep it for now. K7QJ, back to you.
Okay, thanks for that, Rob. Well, this is Dave, KD7ZYM in Lake City. Got my antenna rotated around yesterday and was getting out a pretty good signal on 434. However, my 1.2 gig is not looking too good this evening. I was able to get a pretty decent picture yesterday afternoon, around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's probably about a P4.5 picture. And I had an earlier picture on this evening, but it seems like it just doesn't want to come back at 1.2 gig. However, the 434 frequency seems to be looking good on the internet this evening. Yeah, a little excitement in Lake City this evening. Around 4 o'clock, somebody went a little bit on the mental side and started shooting people in Lake City. Ended up shooting one person that expired and then rammed another car, and that person unfortunately deceased. And he shot a bus driver and a guy on the side of the head, and he seems to be okay. And then there's a woman that is in critical condition up at Harborview. So this all started going from Lake City and then turning east from Lake City on 125th down towards Sandpoint Way with opening fire on people. Police collared him about 125th and Sandpoint Way and pulled him out of the car and arrested him. So a little bit of excitement here in Lake City this afternoon. It was nice to be able to see the television coverage on that, so that was great. Didn't have to go out and involve myself, and the commercial TV did a great job on putting stuff in. Well, anyway, so much for that. So let's open it up again. Is there anybody else that'd like to check into the net?
Kilo 7 Whiskey India Oscar, Chuck.
Connected N7KC.
And we got Lee N7KC. Whiskey India Oscar, go ahead.
Seattle, first opportunity to check in on the Western Amateur net. Stand by, listening.
Okay, I didn't get your full call. I got the Whiskey India Oscar, but I didn't get your full call.
Connected WW7N.
There's a little bit of lag when you first key up. So could you key your microphone and then wait a minute before you say your call sign, please?
7 Whiskey India Oscar, K7.
Kilo 7 Whiskey India Oscar. Okay, can I get your name?
Name here is Chuck, and location is North Seattle, close to the University of Washington.
Okay, Chuck, thanks for joining us. And let's move on to Ron, KD7QKU.
Okay, this is KD7QKU. Well, good evening to Chuck and Lee. We have Lee with us now, and then we have James with us now. Chuck, I guess if you're over by the University District, if you're interested in amateur television, if you can see Cougar Mountain over here south of Bellevue, that's a good thing. So anyway, and I was just going to tell the people that Mario has been sending me emails, and he just sent me an email the other day. And his email, I guess, is probably YouTube of their amateur television, down in California. And he wanted me to show it. Well, I can't do it when I have Lee on Skype. So I tried to forward it to Lee here a minute ago, but I couldn't forward it on my cell phone for some reason. I don't know why. I have to go in and change some settings or something, I guess. So anyway, it would be nice to see what Mario's doing. I have a couple of them. I don't know if anybody else has those or not, but it would be nice if you sent them to someone else other than me so someone else could broadcast them. So anyway, we've been busy today. We bought a new car today. We decided our 2003 Jeep Liberty has seen better days, so we decided we better get a better car. So today we bought a Jeep Cherokee, and hopefully it's towable. It's supposed to be, if you know how to do it. So anyway, all right, let's go over and see what Mr. Lee has to say.
Okay. I'm on. My timer's on. This is N7KC Lee. I'm in Port Angeles. And good evening to Dave. Yes, I saw that in the paper, Dave, or on my news app on the phone. Let's see, Rob is on too, I believe. I think I heard him. And Mario just asked what load we're using for Echo Link, so I think Mario is going to be along here. He just Rogered mine when they what node we're using. I sent it to him, so I think Mario will be here on Echo Link soon. And there was some fellow I think said from the University of Washington. I was getting things going and I didn't write the call down. So good evening to everybody. Well, it was a nice day in Port Angeles. Very, very nice. Lots of blue sky and all that. There was an Eagle pair setting up business down here on the bluff, not far from us, and I got a few pictures of or him. There's only one there today, but there's normally a pair. Anyway, let's see what else is happening. Oh gosh, I don't know. It's busy times. But okay, let's see. Oh, Rob reported to me, sent me a little note on the phone saying that we have a very fast YouTube channel tonight. And let's see what else was going on about that. Oh, I'm looking at my video right now. My goodness. It's really something. I'm going to do a real-time test right now, so I'm going to hold a finger up. I've got a stopwatch here, and when my finger goes down, I'm going to start the stopwatch. There we go. And I got 3 seconds. Just a smidge over 3 seconds. So that was a round trip time. So the latency, it really is honestly a one-way trip, so it's around a second and a half. That's just pretty speedy, you know. I don't think we had these kind of speeds. Well, we did have near these speeds when we were on Corey's streaming system. Okay. Well, I'm about out of time, so I'm going to quit right now and send it back. This is N7KC. I'm Lee. I'm in Port Angeles. I'm third party, courtesy of Echo Link, and the video is courtesy of Skype and KD7QKU. Back to Ned.
Okay, this is KD7QKU. Chuck, if you're still listening, if you want to see our streaming, you can go to W7ATS. W7, you can Google, I think it is W7ATS, and you'll see our website, and you can go up there at the top of the page. It'll say streaming, and you can click on that, and then you can see the pictures that we are transmitting on your computer. So if you have any questions about that, you can ask. All right, back to Nick, KD7QKU.
Thanks for that, Ron. A correction on the address is WW7ATS. Google that and you'll come up on our stream. WW7ATS, and that stands for Western Washington Amateur Television Society. And this is Dave, KD7ZYM, and this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society net on the 08 machine. Let's go to James, WU7N.
K7WIO.
Was there a station calling there ending in IO?
This is K7WIO. I was just commenting that I'm just dipping my toe into ham television, and I appreciated getting that link, that spot where I can go and look at what's being broadcast. Back to the net, K7WIO.
Okay, well, we're certainly glad to have you visit our net tonight. My name is James, WU7N, and there's what I put up as an ID right now, so in about 3 seconds I should be coming over on streaming. Good to hear everybody tonight. This is Dave, Ron, Lee. I think I didn't get the visitor's name, I'm sorry, and then there was one other person out there. Well, beautiful day today. I went out and enjoyed it, got a few things done. And let's see, the Battle of the Rodents continues over at my house. I'm now helping out a neighbor, and he has mouse traps that signal via his Wi-Fi and send him, I believe it's a text message when there's a mouse in the trap. How do you like that? That's pretty cool. I saw those someplace a few years back, but they were pretty expensive, so I guess like everything else, the price has come down. And before I give up the mic here, let me just show, maybe it'll be next time because I don't think I can get a camera up quite fast enough, maybe. Okay, so that's fast scan, NTSC, amateur television. I'm looking at it on a 1.2 downlink off Cougar Mountain, putting it up there around 432 megahertz, and it probably looks a little better direct on digital stream. So with that, this is WU7N. I'm going to turn it back to Net Control Dave. Go ahead, take it, Dave.
WU7N, James. I'm seeing your picture fine on the internet. However, the RF signal on 1.2 sort of dropped out. I don't know what happened there. Let's see if I stick my image back up and see if it'll come back up. It was being a little shy earlier this evening. Now I see myself on the streaming fine, but I'm not getting the RF coming out on 1.2. Okay, with that, let's go to Rob, K7QJ, if you're around.
This is K7QJ, thanks, Dave. Chuck, the best way to find our stream is to go to YouTube and then search for the call sign, Whiskey 7 Alpha Tango Sierra. That's the very fastest way. It'll take you straight to the channel, or to the one that says live. I don't really have much to say. I'm just watching the ones and zeros go by, but monitoring the output of the transmitter is about one thing I can't do now. I've got weighted hooks and almost everything else, but that's something that the converter that I asked for is going to be able to do that. So I won't hold it, and I will probably just refer to listening. Because I've got other stuff that I need to pay attention to. I'm glad it's working. This is Rob K7QJ, back to that.
Connected KD6ILO link.
KD6. LIO.
Please gauge Internet. This is KD6ILO here in Oceana, in Oceanside, California. Nice to see the group and great pictures there, Dave.
Oh, thanks for that, Mario. Somehow I'm not getting a return on 1.2 gig, but the internet image seems to be originating pretty good this evening. And how are you down in California?
I'm doing pretty well. I was busy today. I'm working on a mobile television repeater platform, crossband, and I managed to get it to work the way I want it to work, and I'm pretty happy. I have a 5.8 gig input on 426 DVB-T, or 2 megapixels, and it's working great. And also I had your station's input on there, so I was trying to get on there today, but I was pretty burnt out. I spent pretty much all day working on this platform, and sooner or later I'll get to send you guys some pictures up there to see what it looks like. But this will be my repeater for the mobile on my Jeep train. go on, and my timeout timer went off.
Well, great hearing from you, Mario, and thanks for getting in on our net this evening. We appreciate that. Let's move down to K7WIO, Chuck, in North Seattle. And I'll try that again. K7WIO, Chuck. Unable to raise K7WIO. Let's go up to Ron, KD7QKU.
Okay, well, thank you, Dave. KD7ZYM in the group KD7QKU. Mario, if you can hear me, you sent me some YouTube video, I think it is, to show, and I can't do it when I have Lee on Skype. So if you could send, when you send that stuff, if you'd send it maybe to Lee, maybe then he can put it on and then I can put it on, because I can put him on Skype if he's transmitting it. So I don't know who else can do it, but I can't, unfortunately, I don't know how to do it at the same time. So anyway, I'd like to show that video, but I guess I'm unable. I tried to forward it from my cell phone tonight, but I couldn't make my cell phone forward it. So anyway, kind of shot down here. So let's go to Lee and see what else he has to say.
Radio check.
Dave, do you hear that other station calling?
Yes, very weak station. I couldn't understand it.
Okay, this is N7KC Lee in Port Angeles, Washington. Okay, well, good evening, Jim. Although he may have stepped out. Okay, Mario, well, let me tell everybody who Mario is. Mario used to have quite an ATV contingent in Tacoma. Mario was very visible out there. He had lots of people interested in, lots of mobile stations set up and so forth. And then he, I don't know the full details on this, but he ended up down in the San Diego area down there. And he's going to one of the engineering schools down there and so forth. And I think he's probably working too. But anyway, he's building a lot of digital ATV equipment based on terrestrial equipment and satellite and that sort of thing. And I've seen a few pictures of what he does, and it's cosmetically it's beautiful. I presume it works as well as it looks. Anyway, Mario, it's good to have you here tonight, but I had a little hard time with you on Echolink for some reason. I didn't understand you very well. And I don't know exactly if that's my problem specifically or whether that was generally what people were hearing on the Echolink side of the conversation. So, not a whole lot else. It's just kind of interesting to see everybody get things going. I continue to be, and let me say this unabashedly, I am in total shock about the quality of the video that Ron sends up from the scan version off of his computer. My video I'm looking at it right now on the stream, and it's simply amazing. And when Ron goes up, well, he's even better because he's not being scan converted, you know, from whatever the internet protocol is to an NTSC signal that gets he's got one less stage of processing before it goes up there. I'm good. He's spectacular. Anyway, this is quite a man. Dave, you look good tonight, too, I must say. James, not bad, too. I think I've seen you a little better, James, but not bad. Okay, my timer just ran out. This is N7KC. I'm Lee. I'm in Port Angeles, Washington, on the state of Wanapega. And I am third party, courtesy of Echo Link Skype and WW7ATS over in Eastgate. So back to net.
Okay, KD7QKU, back to net.
KD7QKU, thanks for bringing on Lee and 7KC. So let's go to James, WU7N.
Okay, this is James, WU7N. Tossed up a red, yellow, and a blue there, and yeah, I've had better days. I did find I had one loose connector on my little Yagi pointing up the Cougar Mountain tonight, so I tightened that. Maybe that helped a little. I still am getting kind of a weird shadow, arc of a shadow just to the right of my red, yellow, blue squares down through the center. I don't know where that's coming from. On my camera, of course, I'm a little bit yellow, but that's due to the lighting tonight. And if I could change the lighting for next time round, although it looks okay on the screen, it looks like I've got dark eyes or something because I don't have light coming in forward this way. All my lighting right now is coming in from this side. So, well, anyway. Good to hear from the gentleman down in California. Love to see pictures of what you're doing with digital. That's a high interest area for me. I was looking at what a gentleman in France was doing a while back. He was doing direct memory access off some kind of a memory array and doing digital that way in an inexpensive manner. So I'm interested to know if in your neck of the woods. Also interested in your bandwidth. You said, I think you said you had 2 megahertz of bandwidth on a digital signal, and that's certainly impressive. If that is, I'm curious to know if that's 760 or 1080p or what that might be. So anyway, what I've just popped up right there, there's a picture of Echo Link. Everyone, Ron, you're just booming in on Echo Link. Lee, every once in a while I get a dropout on you. But that's true of Dave too. He dropped out a little bit. I heard my call sign, but not my name on the last time round. So maybe Echo Link is having a few little digital hiccups tonight. So with that, let me turn it back to Dave, Net Control. This is James, WU7N.
KD7QKU comment.
KD7QKU, go ahead.
James, would you like to share your email address with Mario? Then maybe he could send you some of those videos and you could play them.
Let me do this. Would it be okay if I sent you an email right now and then you could send an email back down to him?
Well, let's see. No, I couldn't because I got my computer tied up. Maybe you could send it to Lee, and Lee could send it to him.
Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe we should plan this for next time because I've got the same problem. My little processors are working pretty hard right now doing 4 different things at once. And I'm a little concerned about, I've got older equipment here, and I'm really pushing to the limit right now. maybe we should try this next time. Would he be on Saturday, maybe? KD6IO QSL.
Okay, James. Lee probably has your email. Is it okay if he forwards it to Mario?
Yeah, as I said, not sure I can bring up yet another window, but I'll give it a try.
You don't have to do anything tonight, just maybe next time. Okay, KD7QKO, I'm clear.
And this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net. I'm Dave, KD7ZYM. And anybody else like to join the net? Hearing none, let's go back. To Chuck, K7WIO, Chuck, North Seattle. And seem to have lost contact with Chuck. Let's go down to Mario again, PD6LIO.
Thank you, Dave. Yes, QSL, Lee, if you copy me on Echo Link, just send me an email with everyone's correct email address, and then I'll forward what I got here. Yeah, what I did last night was I recorded the net that we had down here on YouTube, because I also have a YouTube uplink from my repeater, so when I'm transmitting, as I'm doing now, your station is being also transmitted here in San Diego on 1280 DBBS. That's net control.
Okay, we copied that, Mario. And let's go back up to Ron, KD7QKU.
That was quick. You want to drop your picture, Dave? Okay. This is KD7QKU. Good evening again, everyone. Well, as I said a little bit earlier, we did purchase a new car today. So that was, we haven't bought a new car for, I don't know, 15, 20 years, I guess. I bought the pickup new in 2006, and I guess before that we had bought a Camry. But then I wrecked the Camry in Seattle and pulled out. I was on a side street, and I wanted to cross the street, and there was some buses and trucks and stuff there, and I couldn't see. So I wanted to pull out to see what was coming from the right, and by the time I had pulled out far enough, before I pulled out far enough to see, we got hit right in the front, tire by a lady in that lane going, I think, like a bat out of hell, but I'm not sure. But anyway, it kind of totaled our car and hers too. But yeah, that was a bad mistake. My wife was telling me I shouldn't do that, but I did it anyway. All I needed to do, I couldn't see through the bus and trucks and stuff to see if anybody was coming, darn it. But anyway, I thought I could just ease out there, but wouldn't you know. So anyway, that was a nice car that got wrecked. So anyway, our poor old 2003 Jeep Liberty, it was still a nice clean car, but it quit the other day, and we had to have it towed in, and so then I had to put a new radiator in it. That was kind of an arm and a leg, and I don't want to spend any more money on it. It's too old, so we're going to keep it for a while. We can still tow it behind the motorhome. Maybe it'll last a little bit longer if we do that. I don't think anybody will have to for it. So anyway, let's go over and see what Lee had going on today.
Okay, get my timer going here. All right, very good. Well, Mario, I did you pretty well that time when you were on, no issues. I think probably some contribution was that I slid the earpiece back. It's actually a headset with a boom mic. I have two headsets on. I guess you could probably see that in the video. And one of them is for Skype. That's the wireless system that I have here for Skype. And then I'm using a headset with a boom mic plugged into the phone on Echolink and whatnot. And Mario, I mean, I guess you can appreciate this, but if you're looking at the stream now and you can see me, that's being scan converted off of Ron's TV over in Eastgate, and then sent up to Cooper Mountain. Eastgate, of course, is favorably located in relation to the transmitter. He puts a hot signal right into the mountaintop up there. So it's quite nice, but can you imagine that for a process signal from Internet Protocol to NTSC and then going up? Not bad. Let's see. I don't have much else to add here. We're still on way to 9 o'clock. I just took a glance over at the clock. The speed of the link is just breathtaking. It's quite nice. What a luxury to have something like this, and the details that were just all kind of hidden in plain view, and Rob figured it out. And what he's done, he and Corey have made a tremendous improvement in the transport of our video across the internet and that sort of thing. Very nice. Well, I'm down to 20 seconds on my 2.5 minutes, and so maybe next time I'll tell what my local endeavors are here. In 7KC, Lee in Port Angeles, Washington. Third party, courtesy of Echolink and Skype, and that's courtesy of 37CC in Eastgate. Back to net. Go ahead, Dave.
N7KC, KD7BYM, and this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net. Let's go on to James, WW7N.
And Mario, just so you can see, the signal you're seeing here is coming off just a small scan converter here, what I'm using. Don't know if that is coming through readable or not. Looks like there's a little bit of distortion, but that's just an HDMI to an NTSC converter. And anyway, Lee, this one's for you here. If you show the picture off the internet on my screen, you start to get a picture within a picture, and then 3 seconds later, you're going to get another picture, and I think about 3 seconds later, you get another picture. So that's kind of an interesting video effect there. Anyway, that's my setup here for anybody listening out there. That's what I do. And, of course, my ID there is just off Microsoft Paint. And one thing I use for a color test is I just have some old empty ink cartridges with a blue, a yellow, and a cyan, which come across pretty well on the 1.2 gigahertz downlink, but they don't do quite as well with when they get put over. Let me see if I can go there real fast. Yeah, see, the blue turns to green on the internet. Not quite sure why that is. You'll be shocked to hear the internet sometimes distorts things. I've never ever heard of that happening before. So anyway, that was a political joke. Guess I shouldn't do that on ham radio. Anyway, that's it for me. Let me turn it back to Dave. This is James, WU7N. There's the ID. And back to
WU7N, this is KD7BYM. Well, anyway, it's nice to have Mario aboard, and a pretty good QSO going in this evening. And, boy, here in Lake City, I was just looking at my outside thermometer. It's dropped down to 53 degrees outside. It's not raining at this point. It's kind of overcast also outside, so I've been looking at that. I'm really curious why I've lost my RF on 1.2 gigahertz coming in. I get a little bit of RONs every once in a while, and then I got a flash a couple of times of James' signal coming back in. And at this point, I'm seeing nothing coming in on 1.2. As I said, I got the antennas lined yesterday, and really had a pretty good P4.5, really a nice signal coming in on 1.2, so I don't know what had happened since then. So anyway, that's the situation here. We survived the shooting in the neighborhood, and that was a little more excitement. Generally, Lake City's a pretty quiet place. We haven't had a shootout, you might say, at the OK Corral for several years, so it's kind of interesting when this popped up today. And let's go on down to Mario again. 86 LIO.
Thank you, Dave. And James, I copied your video just fine. And I do have one of those pieces that's converted that you have in your hand. I do use them here in the station. And anyway, look up KD6ILO GATV on YouTube, and you'll see yourselves back on there going to the repeater. And I'll let it go at that. I'll be joining you guys on Saturday. Thank you.
Mario, thanks for joining us and making things happen anyway, and wish you well coming up this week and this weekend. So, let's move up to Ron again, KD7QKU.
Okay, this is KD7QKU. My, it goes around fast when there's only 3 or 4 of us. We have N7Q. I haven't heard from him for a long time. I tried to call him once. He sent me a text, and he wanted me to call him, and I was busy at the time, was involved, and I couldn't do it. So when I got around to, actually, I guess it was a voicemail he sent, and I heard him say he wasn't going to be on the net that night, but I assumed that was the whole voicemail, but then I re-listened to it later, and I found out he wanted me to call him and say he was going to, I think he was going to tell me something, but I don't know, maybe he's telling me he's going out of town. And then we had Gary. Gary's not here tonight either. So it'll be nice to have Gary back on when he gets situated again. And it's sure nice to have James on, that's for sure. So I don't have a whole lot to talk about. I kind of have a headache. We bought the car in Bellevue, and they were really nice to deal with there at the Jeep, Chrysler Jeep. I've been going there having the car serviced, our other car for quite a few years and stuff. So then Joanne wanted to do some comparison shopping, so we went up to Kirkland. I forget what it's called. Reed or something. Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep. And they were pretty high pressure. It wasn't fun. And I came away with a headache. But anyway, it was... the guy come running out to the car as we're backing out with the final offer. Pretty bad. So anyway, I don't know if we could have got a better deal there or not. If what he told me when he came out to the final offer was true, we could have saved sales tax. But I don't know. We read the reviews and stuff on them. Reviews were not good. People said they were crooks. So I don't know. But anyway, they had a lot of cars and hand that to them. And so anyway, we needed a special car. We needed oh man, can I say what it is now? Anyway, it has to have a special transmission in it so you can put it neutral, and not all of them do. So they only had one on their place, and of course here in Bellevue they had 2 or 3, and they could get they could get from other dealers, one or two. We kind of wanted a silver one, and we got a silver one. It's not as bright as silver. It's pretty gray, but it's the best they had. So anyway, and they have black leather interiors, and it has a big sunroof. And sunroofs now are really, really big. We had a small sunroof in our other car. I don't. Timed it out. Okay, maybe I didn't time it. So anyway, it has all the electronic avoidance. You know, it has, and that's what Joanne wanted. So when anybody gets too close to you, it shows on the screen where the speedometer is, and then it shows in the mirrors your blind spot, and then it has alarms. And then you can set the cruise control and for how many car lengths you want to follow somebody, and it automatically slows you down and speeds you up, applies the brakes and everything. So when there's so if you go to run off the road, it sees the lanes, and if you go to run off the road, it nudges you back. It actually kind of steers you back. It's supposed to. I haven't experienced that, but it's supposed to. So Joanne thought that'd be a good car for a bunch of old fogies to have. We almost bought a white one so they could see us and get out of our way, but we didn't. We talked about it. All right, let's go over to Lee.
Okay, I think I'm on. Yeah. N7KC Lee, Port Angeles. Oh, great. Well, good car story, Rod. They come running. I can just see it now, you know. A Seinfeld episode, and running after you with the best offer in the world, you know. You have no part of it. I love it. Anyway, lots of fun. Okay. We haven't bought very many new cars here, I'll tell you that. A couple in our car experience over the many years that we've been involved with four-wheelers. Anyway, let's see. Actually, what I've been doing late in the evening, I have an 80-meter dipole antenna now, which is a pretty nice performer. And one of my bucket list items is that I didn't want to croak without being a confident rag chewer in CW. That's what I really like to do. What I've always wanted to do. And that has eluded me for a long time. So I have doubled down now that I've got a decent 80-meter antenna. And last night I actually had a pretty nice QSO with a guy down in Lodi, California. And I've been checking into the Aries net here on Tuesday nights. They're trying to get a CW net started. And there's the Washington State net, which I listen to, and then there's the West Coast net, which I've checked into a few times in CW. So I've taken the first steps that hopefully will launch me down the road. My goal is a QSO a day. I haven't done that yet today, so later tonight I'll be on 80 meters, sleeping around looking for somebody that wants to have a chat. So, let's see. We're close enough to 9 o'clock, but I think I'll say 7:03. And as always, I've enjoyed the net. And I think Ron will be glad to, after his car experiences and the headache today, he will be glad to hang it up and go to bed. So anyway, thank you, Dave, for running the net. Mario, if you're still on, it's a real pleasure to have you aboard. I don't know if Rob's listening or not. I didn't hear if he checked out or if I was. My timer just runs out, so I better quit before I time it out. So from Port Angeles, Washington, on the streets of Juan de Fuca, 22 miles south of Victoria. This is Lee on 7KC. Third party, the Echo Link and Skype, courtesy of KD7QT.
KD7CYM. Let's go on to James, WU7N, for the final.
Okay. I just thought I'd show everybody, Mario mentioned that he was rebroadcasting us on his YouTube channel, and just to show you, that's kind of what it looks like there. You can see we are down in the center. We just went from Lee's picture to here in the center is, I guess on the guys, the way you're looking at it, it's lower left. So anyway, that's what it looks like as opposed to a rebroadcast straight off the mountain, which of course gives that weird, picture-in-a-picture effect. And that's what I look like, a little better lighting. So anyway, 73s, everybody. Mario, great to have you with us. It occurs to me technical things have changed. I think it was about a year ago there was somebody else, I don't remember, who was inquiring also about getting together with us. Were they back in the Midwest? I'm not sure. Maybe we can talk about it at the meeting. The next meeting I will be able to make. So this is James, WU7N. I am in northeast Bellevue, Washington, just east of Seattle, Washington. And tonight I am transmitting video direct to Cougar Mountain, but using Echo Link. So I will say good evening all.
Thanks for that, WU7N, James. And this is the Western Washington Amateur Television Society Net. I'm Dave, KD7ZYM. Is there anything from anyone before we button it up for this evening? Hearing none, we'd like to thank the owners and operators of the 08 machine, the C-Tank Repeater Group, for allowing us use their machine for our nets on Wednesdays and Saturdays between 8 and 9 o'clock. So on behalf of the Western Washington Amateur Television Society, I'll be signing off at this point. I'm Dave, KD7CYM. Good evening all at 2052.
WU7N disconnected. KD6ILO link disconnected. N7KC disconnected.